Good Saturday morning, my people. How are you? How are you on this wonderful Saturday? Mm, I am good because the coffee is good. Yes, here's Jaxie. I got him up here. I'm trying to get him and not hit the microphone. Oh, we've had a wonderful week. It's just been Groundhog Day every day. It's always the same. And that's my dilemma. Here we go. Here's my dilemma. Every day is ground. Let me cross my legs because it's how I like to sit. Every day is Groundhog Day. And this microphone's gonna kill me. Every day is Groundhog Day. I do the same thing every day, and I'm running out of things to talk about. I have nothing to talk about. Um, I have been doing a lot of art. I'm getting very complacent and just staying in my cozy home, reading, cooking, and doing my art. So I got nothing to talk about. Mm. So I'm getting myself out of my comfort zone, and I don't want to, do the same thing I did in New York and become a hermit. Although I do like my hermitness, I love it. But there's so many opportunities here to do things and stuff. So I will, and I do. I have my book and stuff of things to do. Let me turn on my fan. My glasses are fogging up. I have the doors shut because if I open it in the window, there's a wonderful breeze, but there's a lot of noise out there, so I thought I would just keep it shut for now. I am on day 61 of my no buy art supply. I've been very, very good. Um, Tempted, but I'm being very, very good. And I also want to start using all my different supplies as well for videos and things like that. Okay, so I did get out of my comfort zone. I did go to the new Trader Joe's, and uh, I recognize the neighborhood, so I don't know how it's new to the area. It's, it it was, but it's been there a while. I recognized the area once I got there because it's by the Sunken Gardens, and the new Trader Joe's is really nice. It's just like every Trader Joe's. I got my usual stuff and a couple other things, because they always have new and different stuff. So it was nice to go there because I really didn't. Healthy Cindy always goes shopping, and then Snack Cindy sits here and says, well, "What am I gonna do?" All the healthy snacks that I do have, I have to make them, like my tahini fudge. I got to remake that because that's so good and satisfying. I do this apple dip. I love apples dipped in caramel, but the caramel I make is 1 teaspoon coconut oil, 1 teaspoon, no, 1 tablespoon coconut oil, 1 tablespoon uh, maple syrup, and 1 tablespoon almond butter. And you mix it all up, and it does make a healthier caramel dip. It's so good, but it just then I can't just reach in the fridge and grab something. So I did get a few, snacky type things and stuff like that. Some frozen things just for, quick lunch or something like that, and stuff like that. So that was fun. And it's by the Sunken Gardens. And the membership to the Sunken Gardens is only $50. And I will get a membership, and then I will start going there and doing nature journaling, and maybe I can do some videos there. Oh, that's a great idea. So I'll start doing that too. Um, so that's getting out there. Oh, wait a minute. And now that I think about it, at last Saturday, I think it was Saturday or Sunday. I was like, it's a gorgeous day. I grabbed Jax and we just went for a drive. We did a whole big roundabout because I think I went towards the east of St. Petersburg, and then I ended up ended up in Seminole. I went down like I think it was Park Road, just to drive around, just to see things. And we ended up on the Seminole, on the beaches on the west of St. Petersburg, where all the beaches were. So we started in Seminole, went all the way down Madeira, Trader Joe's, St. John's Pass, St. Pete Beach, then to our home. But before I think we stopped for ice cream in Treasure Island area, and that was fun. Driving down that beach road, I think it's Gulf Boulevard. Um, there's a lot of big hotels on the beach, but there's, what else? There's a bunch of the cute small little hotels, which I would rather stay in those cute little places because they're cute. They're small. They're like old fashioned. It reminds me of when I used to come down here, snowbird down here, and I would stay at this place called Coquina on the beach. It was, I think, Longboat Key, and we could walk to St. Armand Circle and back. And it was very old fashioned and retro. It was so old, it was kind of retro-y. And I loved it. And it had a pool, but it also had, you could walk on the beach too, so it was nice. And then kind of across the street was that park where you could rent kayaks, and I would kayak the mangroves. Well, I was so upset the last time I was here, 2022. I wanted to take a drive to take a look at that little place. They knocked it down, and they're building a big, huge hotel. I was so upset, so upset. I mean, it was such an old, cute little place, but such is the thing that's going on here in Florida and St. Pete. They just take all the older, cute little places, and then they knock them down and they're making big places. So nothing we can do about that. It's progress, I guess. I did get out a little bit, so that's not bad, not bad. Let's see. So I'm relearning all the roads. And when I lived here, so that's the thing. So I'm relearning all the roads too. When I went on those 2 drives, because when I lived here in 2013, I lived over on the west, no, on the east side of on the east side of St. Petersburg, because I could see the Sunshine Bridge from my balcony, and I was on Tampa Bay. Now I am on the west side, the beach side. Mm-hmm. At St. Pete Beach, way over there. So as you can see, this weekend is going to be possible thunderstorms. So, of course, I'm going to stay home and read. I got to finish up my Barbara Streisand biography. It is so good. I've got like this much to go. The book is this big. So, and it's so good. I can't put it down. And then I got a lot of stuff I can make. Good stuff, good snacks. So I don't think I'll be heading out this weekend. Let's see. Let me look at my notes. Yeah. Oh, I made dog treats for Jax yesterday because over the weekend he was throwing up, and it got me all upset because I couldn't understand what it was. I think it was the new treats that I bought him. He only eats these crappy pepperonis, and that's what I used to buy him. And I just bought a big bag too, and I threw them out because I couldn't think of anything different that he might have eaten. I did get a bunch of flowers and stuff, but I make sure that nothing like this, a desert rose, this stays inside, but all the other flowers are outside, and he's not out there long enough to chew on a flower. But so I made him some it's pumpkin treats, and he seemed to. Gave him 2 of them after they came out of the oven, cooled him down, of course. And he ate both, so that's good. He's the type where he will probably eat the next 10, and then he'll just say, no, no more. I don't like these anymore, Mom. But he will eat things like broccoli. You know what else he likes? Celery. You know, when I like if I cut up a celery stalk, um, he likes the celery leaves. I'll give him he'll chew them. He won't eat them, but he'll chew them, which I'm fine with that. If I give him a big piece of kale, he'll chew it. He won't eat it, but he'll chew it. So I'd rather he chew it and get something. He likes broccoli. He will eat broccoli. He likes Brussels sprouts. I haven't had Brussels sprouts in a while. Um, he does. He likes carrots. Not. I mean, if you give him a carrot, he won't eat it. He might chew on it or something. But cooked carrots he'll eat because it's mixed in with all the other good stuff. So I only try to give him that kind of stuff. He does like noodles. He does like spaghetti noodles, pasta noodles. I try not to give him a lot of those because those are fatty. So that's that. I did make him nose treats. See, I got nothing to talk about. I'm so bored. Boring. Even my Google stuff. Oh, I do have a General Motors story. Some of you people who used to work with me at Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Back in the 90s, I worked at Blue Cross and Blue Shield. I was reminded of this General Motors story because of a joke that somebody sent me. And I worked at Blue Cross and Blue Shield, and I worked in the General Motors division. So I dealt with the reps, all the reps, the union reps from all the General Motors factories in New York State. And, I was there for a couple of years and got to know them very well. And they always said, Sam, and I think they told it most of us girls, you ever want to work for General Motors, you just let us know. And I was like, I refused to work for General Motors because I didn't want to wear jeans to work. What the frick was I thinking back then? Oh my God, what an ass. But it was the 90s. I was really into fashion back then. The Madonna look, but business like, I know it's hard to explain a business like Madonna look, but I would wear these like longer dresses with the granny boots, and my hair was so permed, but it was still long, and I would put this big bow in the back of my but even then, and that was the time of the big puffy shoulder puffs, shoulder things, shoulder pads. Oh yeah. And the jewelry. I had such heavy jewelry on my ears that I literally had to have the holes in my ears fixed because the earrings pulled. It was just a mess. So that was my funny story for today. Even the things I Googled are boring. So I Googled crown conch. So I went to get the mail, and a couple of my neighbors were out talking. They were out. There's a boat dock on the other side over here where you can, and it's also a kayak thing where you can kayak launch. And they were over there looking at stuff, so I had to go and see what was going on. And they were looking at. I said, "Oh, you guys fish?" They were talking about fish, but one of the guys said that he saw there's crown conches out there. They're about this big. They're not big, but they're little. And there's a bunch of them over there. And I finally looked over here. There's some over here too. He said that's a good thing. That's a good sign that wildlife is coming in here and stuff like that. So I had to look up crown conches, conch is, and then I nature journaled. So that was really, I put it in my perpetual nature journal. So that was neat. And then Another thing I Googled is, which is more robust, an iMac or a MacBook Pro? Or no, a MacBook Air laptop. I have both. Um, and I don't know. I got this iMac. I love the huge, big display, and I like, and that's where I do all my videos and stuff like that. But I also have iMovie on my laptop, and I'm thinking that the laptop is a little bit more robust because I got a note or a warning or something that my disk was full on my iMac, so I had to. And I know making a lot of these videos, it's taking up a lot of space. So I do have a 2 terabyte hard drive connected. So I started moving stuff over there and deleting a bunch of stuff on the iMac. A lot of stuff is in the cloud too. Like my pictures and stuff are all in the cloud. But I've been doing a lot of videos, and so since I have them on the hard drive, I'm deleting them up here, deleting them on my phone. But I do believe that my laptop has a ton more memory and storage. So I was Googling that. Of course, the laptop is more robust, of course. But I like this display, and of course, the big. I had a huge um, big monitor, bigger than the iMac for work, and I gave that away when I moved because I didn't use it anymore once I got the iMac, and I don't need to. So I was like, how do I hook up my laptop to my iMac? You can, but not to the newer models. Anything from 2014 down. Mine I got, what, 2 years ago? No, a year ago. A year ago? It's not old. But anyways, you can't hook it up to a laptop. So that's my another dilemma. So, but the 2 terabyte hard drive should be fine. So that'll be fine. And then just don't keep all that stuff on there. So that was that. See how boring I've become? I think I'm so bored. I'm so sorry. Um, and I don't have any retro references. I have been watching 1993 One Life to Live on YouTube. Oh yeah. You know how I am with my soap operas, and I'm telling you, it's the era of Vicky and Tina and Cord. Of course, they're divorced right now. Max and Luna is on there. This and let's see, and Jason and Dorian. You know where Dorian's hanging out with the biker dude Jason with the long hair, and it's just hysterical. I love it. I love the fashions, and it's just so simple because my regular soaps that I do watch, they're getting so stupid. But I love my soaps. They're just I can't watch like this stuff that's on TV now. I just can't. And I cannot watch comedies. I'm not into those 30-minute comedy shows at all. You would think I would be. I am not. I can't stand them. I just can't. But that's that for now. Let's have another sip of coffee, shall we? Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Mm. I hope you're enjoying your weekend and doing something fun. I watch the Weather Channel now, so I know what's going on wherever all of you are. If you're in Texas, I wishing you to be safe from the fires. I think that's very devastating, and my heart is just aching for those people. You people up north, you got snow, nothing new. But here, every day is summer. So I'm going to leave you with that. You have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you next week, and hopefully I won't be so boring. Oh, bye-bye.